drive into Washington, D.C., I mean, you did something. And that's why I do want to share it on Mother Trucker News to let people know that this did happen. This isn't something that didn't happen. So it's a part of trucking history that I want to share.
Dale, 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 dale. Mira lo que nos trajo el barco.
At the end of it, how many days was your protest?
It was we lasted there 15 days. And the last day, actually we asking people to show Monday 15, and only 12 truck drivers actually show up in there. Even with those with those like 12 truck drivers, the cops actually get really scared because they thought that we're gonna that place in there is actually a kind of the type spa, and they thought that we're gonna fool that with 300 truck driver, and they feel so scared that the chief police come to me and talk to me and asking me like, hey Franklin, I need you to be honest, how many truck drivers you gonna have in here?
What's going on with the truckers? You know, I introduced and I did a live interview with Franklin, and he was doing a broker transparency protest at Washington, D.C., and people were asking for an update. And so today we have him on the show to find out what's going on, what happened, and where's this going. What's going on, brother?
So far, not much. I actually tried to get him back in my way because I lost 22 pounds.
I was gonna say, man, you look good. You know, we're not here to promote people not eating or anything like that. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I appreciate you being on the show because a lot of times, you know, the truth is, I truly felt like the reason why you were out protesting Washington, D.C. was for truck drivers. I felt like that was in your heart. And there were a lot of truck drivers that are wondering, you know, what was the update with that? So, you know, I appreciate you for jumping on the show and just setting the story straight and speaking the truth of if you felt that, you know, it went well, or did you feel like it was, I don't want to use the word failure, but you know what I mean? What were your thoughts?
actually, first of all, thank you to have me in here again. It actually went, it wasn't that bad. It's just like it was kind of it made me feel a little bit sad because it's like a night union in between Hispanic people. It made me feel like a type of way, in a way, not as a failure. I think that we actually accomplished something with the thing that we did in there, because now this law is gonna be implemented, and that was one of the goals. You know, this law has been around for 48 years and it's not being implemented. Now, after next month, you're gonna be able to tell the broker, I need you to send me the rate confirmation. You got 48 hours to send me the rate confirmation from the shipper. You know, that has been around for almost, for almost 48 years, but it's never being implemented. That's the thing.
Got it. I just want to make sure to clarify that. So if a truck driver asks for a rate con, then a broker needs to give it. True?
Yes, exactly. I have to give it to them because it's mandate for them to give it to them. Like if you don't do it, the first offense is like $3,000, and the second one is $5,000.
Right. Now, this is what I'm hearing for the trucking community. When you do ask a broker for the rate con, they say that they blacklist you and they go, oh, this is a troublemaking truck driver and I don't want to work with them.
Exactly. But if that happened, actually, I'm sorry, I'm just getting ready here to.
No, hey, you're trucking. You're trucking. So
So,
And
so
just to let people know, you're not actually driving the truck right now. You are actually in the
yeah,
passenger seat, correct?
yeah, actually, when I come out of the hunger strike, this guy behind me, his name is Hector. He have his truck. He actually brought a brand new truck, and he told me as soon as we done with the hunger strike, we're just gonna go on the road and we're gonna just do teamwork, and that's what we are doing right now because we need to actually find a way to making money because it's so hard right now. And
No.
all the purpose of what we are doing in Washington D.C. is for us. One of the things that we want to propose to the Congress is to have like a $5 minimum for the OTR or original truck drivers, and that's something that I wanted to go through because like if we at least making $5 a mile, that would work for everybody.
You know,
But you know,
keep on
mhm.
going. No, I'm here to listen. Keep on
you
going.
know a lot of people didn't support that, and when we try to actually put the videos and TikTok and the Facebook stuff like that, the Facebook actually take it down. TikTok actually take it down as soon as we mention that we're doing a hunger strike or we are in Washington. They take it down the videos.
Mm.
They
So
restrict that information to go out.
I hear you. I hear you. So at the end of it, how many days was your protest?
It was for we lasted there 15 days, and the last day, actually we asking people to show Monday 15, and only 12 truck drivers actually show up in there. Even with those with those like 12 truck drivers, the cops actually get really scared because they thought that we're gonna that place in there is actually a kind of the type spa, and they thought that we're gonna fool that with 300 truck driver, and they feel so scared that the chief police come to me and talk to me and asking me like, "Hey Franklin, I need you to be honest. How many truck drivers you gonna have in here?" Next, like in 30 minutes, they have like three DOT guys and their caps to actually do like in case a lot of trucks show up, they can actually move around because you cannot block traffic. You
Right.
cannot.
So 15 tractor and trailers came to Washington
Yeah,
D.C.
yeah, and that it was enough to scare them in that specific area because like Columbus Circle is a really tight zone in there, and it's a lot of traffic. As soon as, like 15 of these guys show up, they just like send cop like crazy because they thought that we're gonna just fill that place in there with cops.
I did see some video that I'll just take a small clip of. I saw truck drivers in California with yellow flags out, and
Yeah,
they were showing support for you guys. So
yeah.
so overall, you after that, did you shut it down? What was the reason behind it all?
The reason was behind it all was like we didn't have the people in there. We want people in there. We're just asking for people to show in there and to bring their support to us, and that way we can show the Congress that that we unite. You know what I mean? And they didn't see that. They didn't see because they wanted us to be there. Because I'm the only person that they get approved to do a hunger strike in Washington D.C. in front of them.
Mm,
And this is a permit that is really, really hard to get. Even a guy actually tried to get a couple of days ago and they denied it to him, but they give it to us, you know. And we went in there, we accomplished the goal. We put this is like was the spark that start everything right now. Now all over TikTok, everybody's talking about it. Everybody just like like complaining why nobody support for this because it's actually helping everybody, But it was a lot of like suppressing the information that we tried to give it out
hmm
with the news, the TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. It was hard to get to people.
Yeah, one thing I saw that some of the comments said is a lot of truck drivers supported broker transparency, but there were truck drivers that believed that you shouldn't like hurt, do a hunger strike for it though.
The,
That was I understood why you did it when you told me because
mm-hmm,
you felt that truck drivers are starving, so you want to represent that. But I'm just reading through the comments of what I
I,
saw,
mm-hmm. I
and that's
actually
pretty
see.
much it. Yeah.
I actually see the comments, and the thing is, like, if we will make like just a regular strike, it wouldn't work. And
Mm,
I want people to understand that this is important. That we are actually hurt right now. Our family are starving. That's one most of the reason why I have to go back to home because like my family was starving. I have like 4 kids and I need to support them. So I leave my house, I leave my wife with no money in the house and everything, and I go there. And I expecting more people to show and just support the cause. Now what we doing as a hunger strike, we're defending their rights to get paid better because they have kids, families that they need to be support. When you're talking about truck driver, it's just not a truck driver. You need to account the truck driver, the wife, and the kids and family that they support.
Right. No, I understand. No, I understand. Earlier when we just started this conversation, though, I heard you said that you felt a little bit let down from truck drivers, but you said from Spanish truck drivers, especially, was
Especially for them because I try to reach to them more because I know as soon as a lot of Hispanic people actually show there, all the everybody else is gonna go in there, to
mm,
support. This is what I want, but the thing is like it's like for some reason, like Spanish people right now, they're not being helping each other. They don't try to be like as a team. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people in the African American community, they didn't know about it. As soon as I mentioned it to them, they actually feel like they wanted to support, but they want to see like my people in there supporting me too. You know what I
mm.
mean? In
So you
order for
felt
them
like a
to
lot of
go,
people didn't know about it from different cultures.
yeah, it was kind of hard because my English is not that good, so I'm trying to actually do my best and try to explain to people. But you feel like shy when you don't know how to express
Nah, man.
yourself very well,
Your English is better than my Spanish, brother. That's all I gotta
Yo,
say.
my man.
Como se dice everything. Okay, I,
Well,
I'm just
this is
keeping
the
it real,
thing.
brother.
No, the thing is like for me, it actually take like 2 years to actually learning English in the way that I know now. But I wanted to reach the Spanish community because they make my community. I want to reach to everybody in general, but I need to focus on my Spanish community because this is the people that I wanted to them to be together. When you call American people, when you call African American, they actually go and support you. You know what I mean? They don't thinking about it. Some people say, "Oh, a hunger strike is not a way how to do it." But I didn't want to do the hunger strike just to hurt me. I just want to do the hunger strike to get an attention and see why we are doing it. Eh,
Overall, I think it got more people talking about it, which is a
Exactly.
win.
This is the thing. This is a win because now it make like a spark in people, and people start to understand them because I don't want to create any trouble for anybody. That's why I try to motivate people to bring their cars and other trucks. And some people just like get so upset that they just want to show in there and bring their support. So these guys, they actually went in there and they stayed there for a couple of days. They was paying $50 for parking, and they did what they want to do, but they see so disappointed when they didn't see no people coming up there. They say, you know what, this is not gonna go nowhere. This is not gonna
Good.
go nowhere. And another thing that I wanted to tell you is like now somebody that I actually have a lot of connection in the Congress. That person actually reached back to me, and she wanted to do like a kind of the like petition to the Congress, and she wanted me to help her to actually presenting this like petition to the Congress. And she's actually working with me right now doing this kind of stuff because we want to do this to the right way. Because remember, truck drivers in United States, they don't have nobody to defending them. They pretty much naked. They don't have no law, they don't have no lawyers, and the law that is actually being made, it just guns the truck driver not to helping them.
Gotcha. No, let me know. And you're always welcome on the show because I feel that your heart is pure, and so
Thank you.
I'm glad that I don't even I thought in a little bit when I reached back out that I was like, Frank's not going to come back on the show because maybe he feels a little bit maybe sad or maybe I don't want to use the word embarrassed to jump back on saying that the strike didn't work, but I'm happy to hear that you are proud of what you've done and that you've gotten people to at least talk about this more. And so, hey, I congratulate you on that. Regardless of what anyone else's thinks, you know what I mean. So
Yeah, I'm
that's
actually,
good, man.
I actually feel really proud because I have a lot of support from my family,
Good.
like my girlfriend, well, my wife, my kids, my cousins, my uncles, all of them support me to go through it. And like they wasn't now like ashamed of me because I was doing what I was doing. They actually give me the support because they told me like if you're gonna make something for the best of everybody and it's gonna work, like that's the only thing that they want me to do. They know my purpose. They know who I am. You know, other people don't know who I am. They don't. They don't just want to follow just somebody that they don't know. And I did this for everybody, even that I don't know, not even 0.1% of the truck drivers out there. I just did it because I want things to change. I have a family, I have kids, and other people have family and kids. I want the best for everybody. I don't want to be people like losing their business. You was on Florida, on Miami, the some waivers, I think, closed their company with like 200 something truck drivers. You know how sad it is that these guys have to go home and don't have the way to support their family now anymore. They have to go and work for somebody else, or they're gonna lose whatever they work so hard for. It's just like we need to do something about this.
No, I hear you,
We
bro.
need to do
No,
something, and the government, they want us to do something about it because they don't know how to handle the brokers. They don't find a way how to handle them.
no, and hey, hey, the conversation keeps on moving forward. So I appreciate you as always for being on the show.